It's my 6th book. It's called The Essential Cookbook, and I guess it's a culmination of knowledge, not only that I've gained over the past few years, but over 25 years of cooking for my family, for my kids, for my husband, for my friends. So I like recipes to be straightforward, using ingredients that you can find and things that aren't too fiddly or fussy. Every now and again I love to do a bit of rainy day cooking where you get in the kitchen and you fiddle around all day, but generally I cook weekday dinners, and weekend feasts. So the recipes are not hard. They're achievable even for a beginner, and particularly in this book because each chapter tells you, in the poultry chapter it tells you all the different ways to cook an egg. In the meat chapter it tells you all the different cuts of meat and the best way to handle them. And then my favourite recipes with those things. So I do believe that food is coming back to the forefront, and I think that those skills are becoming desirable again. My mum was an entertainer, and still is actually. She loves nothing more than to have a bunch of people over and to put on a spread. And of course I grew up in the 70s and the 80s, so the spread always had a fruit upside down flan. It would have a strawberry shortcake, a sherry log, we'd have the glazed ham and the porcupine with the so she loved to entertain, she loved to cook for people and really just have people around and party. So I really took that from her. There's nothing makes me happier than a group of people at my house and putting on a feast. We have a whiteboard and they have to write down if they're going to be home for dinner that day, and if I see one where we're all there, boom, I lock them in. I say be home because I'm cooking up a feast. One of my most memorable meals was a picnic that I made for my then boyfriend, my now husband. I was madly in love with him, and I think it was an anniversary, and I made a picnic. It was simple things, but I'd gone and spent money on some really good cheese and some really nice bread. And this is back when we were very young, probably 19, didn't have a lot of money, but I went and bought just a little bit of the best that I could afford. And we went to a beautiful waterfall and I bought him some Corona beers and some lime to put in it. And I'll never forget it, because just that act of bringing a simple meal together and going and enjoying it as a young couple, it was beautiful. It was the best tasting thing I think I've ever had.